Look at all the famous black. What is it with black people that got money and wealth? Why? What? Like, I want to see a case study on that. Like, I'm waiting. Like, they do all these studies at Georgetown, all these studies at the universities. When are they gonna come out with the study of why rich black men like white women? I'm waiting to see that study. You understand? I'm waiting to see that because they haven't came out with that. You gonna understand that black men that marry outside their race and black women that marry outside their race have something that you call self-hate, low self-esteem. Oh yeah, oh yes, it is true. We can prove it, and we're gonna prove it in the Bible today.
That's right. That's right.
Right, Lamar Odom is the proof. That's the proof right there. You ain't gotta believe what we saying. Look at Lamar Odom. Life is teaching it to you. You understand? Look at O.J. Simpson. You understand? Look at, and listen, the Bible shows you in the Bible with Samson. Take me to Tobit. Matter of fact, hold that. Take me to Deuteronomy 7:3. We're going to get it out the Bible. We're going to prove it to you. Look at Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson hated himself so much. That's right, Captain. He hated himself so much, he used the white man's sperm and then called his children. Them 5 children ain't Michael Jackson's children. Y'all know them ain't his children. Michael Jackson has a big nose. Y'all remember how the first Michael Jackson looked. Not the reformed, sanitized Michael Jackson. Not the recycled Michael Jackson. I'm talking about the Jackson that had the afro. You understand? It had the big nose, the big lips. Michael cut his lips up, got surgery, chopped off his nose to fit into the white man's evil, wicked society. In his mind. You understand? Because he sure didn't fit in. He died trying to fit in. And he lived the American dream. That's what y'all don't understand about this whole thing. They lived the American dream. And they also died because of it. You understand? Take me to Deuteronomy 7:3, brother.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriage with them.
The Bible says, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Now, to a lot of black people that's politically correct, a lot of white people out here, this gonna seem like a racist statement. All right? But this is the supreme being that rules heaven and earth. And he's telling his black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian people not to marry outside of your race. He said, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Who are them? Them is the people that are outside of your race. We're going to get it right here. Read on. Let's get more. Go ahead.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
Now the Lord is saying, your daughter, don't give your daughter to his son. That's a racist statement. You mean to tell me God don't love everybody? God cares about who you love. You damn right God cares about who you love. He don't want you to love everybody. You are not supposed to give your love to everybody. The Lord wants you to preserve your love for who? For your people. And you know what's so heavy about that? Your people need your love the most. Do you know Lamar Odom spent $75,000 in that whole house? For 2 days with two white devils. He spent I'm gonna say it where you can understand it. He spent $75,000 of black people's money in a whorehouse with white women. That money could have went to you. That money could have went to a brother or a sister that needed it, right or wrong. But instead, he wanted a woman that was not his race. You understand? Listen, it's some psychological things going on with black people, man. There's some spiritual, in-depth things that's going on with black people that we gotta address. Otherwise, we gonna have this conversation 100 years from now. We'll still be in the same shape, talking about when we gonna get justice. Right, the 100 million man march over again. You know what I'm saying? And we get no solution. The Bible has the solution. The God of heaven and earth that created you has the solution. Go ahead, brother. You got a question, you bring it to the table. They're gonna ask you at the table, brother. All right. Let's get more. For those who don't believe God want you to not marry outside. Want you to marry everybody. Let's see if the Lord wants you to get down with the swirl or whatever the hell they called it now. Go ahead, brother.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
You ain't supposed to take his daughter to your son. Go ahead.
for they will turn away thy son from following me.
And listen what God is saying. God is saying, if you marry outside your race, the woman you marry is going to turn you away from me. Why is the Lord saying that? A lot of people say, you know what, that's not true. But let me tell you something, black man. When you marry to another race, when you marry to a woman of another race, you are marrying her race. You're marrying her race. You're marrying her culture. You're marrying her identity. You are marrying her. You understand? You're marrying her race of people. And the Lord said, and guess what else you're marrying? You're marrying her God, the God of her people. That's why black people in all these religions, because you've been scattered sheep. You want to love everybody, so guess what? You're going to serve everybody God. And the Lord, what did the Lord say? Thou shalt have no other God before me. The Lord is a jealous God, man. The Lord ain't just got one attribute. You understand? He gave you love and hate. What makes you think he don't hate? What makes you think he don't get angry? You're taking God for a joke. You understand? How many NFL players that went through what Lamar Odom went through? How many black entertainers that went through what he went through? Every Negro that gets some money from the white man go through that same situation. You know why? Because they hate themselves. So like, look at O.J. Simpson, man. I mean, it never fails. Kanye West next. RG3, he next. Oh yes, we next. All them Negroes that got the white woman, you gonna see. When the going get tough, you gonna see whose side they really on. You understand? It's an old saying that they say blood is thicker than water. Well, that saying is true. Because the people that's your family, that's your race, they always gonna be there. You can't run from who you are, black man. Wherever you go, you there. You can't run from who you are. You gotta start being proud of your people, man. Start desiring your woman. Your woman need fixing, black man. You're giving you $75,000 in a whorehouse with white women full of drugs, and they want to say it's a product of it. He's a product of his environment. Well, guess what? No, I'll give you more. He's a product of the white man's culture. That's what he's a product of. He married inside a dysfunctional family called the goddamn Kardashians. Got Bruce Jenner thinking he a goddamn woman. It's dysfunctional. What you think gonna happen to him? Now Bruce Jenner don't even want to be a woman no more. Now he said, I done changed my mind. Which show you homosexuality is a damn confused lifestyle anyway. You don't know what the hell you want to be. You understand? Why don't you be who God called you to be? Your pastor ain't gonna tell you that. You understand? Your politicians ain't gonna tell you that. But the men of Israel, ISUPK, we gonna tell you. That's why they hate us. Been trying to get us off this corner for years. You understand? Hate us. But we gonna tell black people the truth. The Lord said you ain't supposed to make marriages with these people, man. Don't lay down with these people, man. Your people need your love. You understand? How can you have a strong nation if you keep giving love outside of that nation, man? You keep exporting your love to another race of people. The white man don't need your love. You understand? The white man is on Mars. You in the ghetto smoking crack. What the hell he need from you? Give your love to your people. God commands that. Go ahead, brother. Give me some more. They gonna turn us away from who?
That they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord may be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
That's why the Lord. Why you think what happened? Why you think the book of what happened with Samson is in the Bible? Lamar Odom. What happened to Lamar Odom and all our mighty men that's fighting those arenas, those modern day gladiators? What happened to them happened to Samson. Lamar Odom was let me tell you something. Lamar Odom was an all-star basketball player. He played, let me tell you, he won 2 NBA championships for the LA Lakers. He played in the white man's NBA, aka the Hunger Games. He played in that. And he made the white man rich. Yeah, you understand? Right. Right, thirsty. He made him rich, man. And look what he at right now. You understand? Now he in a coma. And guess who got power over the medical decisions? The Kardashians. Imagine that. Because that divorce ain't finalized. So guess what? If he slipped back into that coma, guess what the Kardashians can do? They can say, you know what, let's pull the plug. And guess who the money gonna go to? The Kardashian family. They gonna go to his 2 kids. It's gonna go to them. You know why? Because you are not supposed to give your love to these people. These people have power over you when you give them your love. All that money you spent on them devils, it could have went to black people. It could have went to black people fixing their problem. You understand? Trying to make it easy. They could have built another homeless shelter. Could have built something for these brothers out here in affordable housing units in D.C. 75,000 million Bowser selling black people out with all kind of money right now. She cutting all kind of deals. You understand? We gotta wake up, black man. Take me to Nehemiah 13. Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 23. Book of Nehemiah. You understand? You got low self-esteem if you're gonna love everybody.
That's right.
You got low self-esteem if you're gonna love everybody and treat them above you.
That's right.
The Lord gave you your own woman. What's wrong with you? This is what I don't understand. Now hear me out. Follow me on this. I talk to a lot of black people. We all talk to a lot of black people all over D.C., all over the United States. And this is what we can't figure out. When we talk to black men who are dating white women, what we don't understand is this. The black man that's dating a white woman, you know what his excuse is? I can't find a good black woman. The black woman got too much attitude. So you mean to tell me, out of all the black people that are on the earth, all of God's chosen people, the Israelites, black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, you can't find one black woman? You can't find one good black woman? What did that say how you think about your people? It really say you think your people ain't nothing. And that's why you gotta love black. That's what going into the whole psychology of it is. Black people that get money wanna date outside their race. All them athletes, you feel like you ain't black no more. But the Lord got a rude awakening for you, man. Lamar Odom found out. He found out the hard way. You understand? RG3, he gonna find out the hard way. He can't even play. That Negro can't even throw the football no more. Yeah, you think, hold on, let me ask you this. You think that white woman gonna stay with him if he start losing money? Hell no. Better believe that, brother. You understand? All that money, all that wealth, that wealth distribution that got changed over from black hands to white hands through interracial marriage. Who you think the judge gonna side with? He gonna side with that white woman. He did with Tiger Woods. You understand? Oh, they didn't even disclose how much money that they took from Tiger Woods. It was just that much money. Half of what she ain't never swung a golf club in her life. She was a damn nanny. And now she's a damn billionaire. Right. And look how much money that she got. Right, that Negro knocking the ball out in the water, can't even swing a golf club no more. Look how much money, like the captain said, let's show you how much money that he got. He's still rich and she took half. Imagine how much money that she got. You understand? A white nanny. Take me to Nehemiah 13 and 23. Let's get that, brother. Nehemiah 13 and 23. Let's hear what God says about all this jungle fever that's going around. You understand? This jungle fever that got, right on, brother, you can dig it? All this jungle fever that black men, that these prestigious black men and black women think that it's okay to marry outside your race. Nehemiah 13 and 15. Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 15. Take your time with it, man. We got flyers over here, man. We got the cure for jungle fever back here. It's called loving your people. It's called loving thy neighbor as thyself. The Lord said you ain't supposed to marry a strange woman. You understand? When the Lord made a black man, he made a black woman. Can you feel that? Right. He made some thick lips to go right with yours. You want to go get the white woman, huh? Right on, brother. Y'all take it easy, man. Take me to that, brother. Nehemiah 13 and 15.
Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 15. In those days saw I in Judah some trading whispers.
Take me to verse 27. Verse 27. Okay, Nehemiah 13 and 27, man. You got it? Go ahead.
Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 27.
Skip me up to verse 23.
Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 23. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod.
This is what the prophet Nehemiah said. What the prophet Nehemiah saw is what we see in today. He said in those days he saw Jews, the Israelites, marrying wives of Ashdod, meaning another race of people. He saw the same thing what we saw to this very day. And let's see what he had to say about it. Man, this is a prophet of God here. Go ahead.
Of Ammon and of Moab.
Ammonites are the so-called Japanese. Moabites are the so-called Chinese. Right, like Dave Chappelle and his wife. You understand? That's what Nehemiah saw. Go ahead.
And the children spake half in the speech of the Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews.
And the Jews what?
In the Jews' language.
And what is this showing about us, man? What happened is when they start marrying outside their race, they weren't even able to speak their own language. What happened to their culture? Their culture began to fade. Because what were they doing? They was marrying and learning the customs of who? Of the other women of Ashdod, of Moab, and the Ammonites. So they started doing all these things that was not their custom. And they couldn't even speak their own language. Come. Go ahead.
But according to the language of each people, and I contended with them, and cursed them.
He did what? He contended with them and did what?
And cursed them.
And Nehemiah cursed them out. That's what listen, this is in the Bible. For those who say y'all using hard language. Y'all should be talking so rough. This man was a man of God. He spoke rough. You understand? Because black people need that's tough love. You need that type of correction. Otherwise, you're going to end up like Lamar Odom. You understand? Everybody was telling Lamar Odom what he wanted to hear. And that's why he's in a coma right now. You understand? It said he contended with them, man. He challenged that interracial marriage. He challenged them saying that they can love whoever they wanted to love. Because what do? You destroy these children. What about the children? You got a lot of black children, you got a lot of children that got black fathers that marry white women. You know them children suffer right now because they don't know what culture to identify with. They don't know, am I black or am I white? They don't know what culture to identify with. That's why they deal with what they got to go through all those counseling sessions. We know about it. Because what? They trapped between two worlds. They don't know what world. They want to be white. They want to be black. You understand? They're blackish. They making up new names. You know what I'm saying? Blackish. Black and Ian and all this other stuff. You trying to blend your culture with other people's culture. So let me ask you this. If the white man can be in your culture, so guess what? I guess it's okay for you to have sex with a dog. I guess it's okay you have sex with a cow. That's your culture? That's your culture to have sex with a dog? Okay, I know it don't make sense. And it don't make sense to you loving them. That's what don't make sense. It don't make sense that you're dying of crack cocaine from the white man putting those drugs in your communities. If you're gonna blame society, if you're gonna blame what he grew up in, then blame the people that caused the culture. Right. The white man is a drug addict. He's the one that caused this culture. You didn't just start like this. Right. You act like you just started being gay. Or you just started smoking crack. This is how you was brought over on the slave ships. The white man had 400 years to condition you in the shape that you in today. What the hell is wrong with black people, man? I mean, my God. And these are the people who teaching our kids. I see why this generation is jammed up. Because the generation before that was supposed to be teaching our daughters and teaching our sons have failed. You understand? They just damn near broke a brother's arm down there at the City Bank in Washington, D.C. The white man. And you still want to love him? You still want to marry his daughter? My God, man. It's so sad with black people, man. Some of us gotta die. The Lord gonna kill somebody. That's the only solution. The Lord is trying to wake you up. But those that don't want to wake up, guess what? It's always an alternative. And that's death. Death is always the alternative. You understand? Go ahead, brother.
And smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair.
And he plucked off their hair. You understand? A lot of black people don't even want to be black, so guess what they do? They go bleach their hair, trying to dye. So he plucked off the hair. You trying to wear their hairstyles, trying to be like them. He plucked off the hair. He pulled the hair out the damn head. That's leprosy of the hair. You understand? Go ahead.
And made them swear by God, saying, Ye shall not give your daughter unto their sons.
He made them swear an oath. He said, you swear oath to God that you're not gonna give your sons to these people. Why? Because he knew what we are a nation that is under constant attack from all these other nations. All these other nations profit off your destruction. I can almost guarantee you, Lamar Odom, they gonna run that, they're gonna take them cameras in there to their hospital bed, and it's gonna be on the reality TV show. It's gonna be another part of the episode, saving Lamar, or whatever the hell they want to call it. Right. That's why they keeping him on life support. Right, because he really dead. They want to use his suffering for the reality show.
I have a question.
So now, what you go through is entertainment now. This ain't a reality show no more.
I have a question.
It's real life.
Question.
All questions go to the table. Go ahead.
Where do I have to put the question?
Go ahead.
Nor take their daughter unto their sons, or for yourselves. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things?
You see what he asking him? He said, didn't Solomon sin by these things? What happened? How many of y'all know the story of King Solomon? King Solomon was the wisest man, wisest king that ever walked the face of the earth next to Christ. You understand? And you know what brought King Solomon down? Marrying outside of his race. These women started taking power over Solomon. And guess what he started doing? He started building temples to their God. He started worshiping their God. And because of that, the Lord split the kingdom, man. You understand? Go ahead.
Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his God.
And God loved King Solomon. That's why he gave him all that wisdom. Go ahead.
And God made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outstanding women cause to sin.
You see that? These outlandish women that you seeking after, black man. I know you like a foreign car. I know you like all these things that's foreign, but guess what? These outlandish women gonna cause you to fail, black man. You understand? All these women and all these different lifestyles. You understand? The Lord don't want you with all these outlandish. The Kardashians are outlandish. Like look at the mama. All that Botox in her face. She damn near a plastic crash dummy. All this plastic surgery, all these wild things they doing. Right. Hey, that's right, Captain Salaki. The Kardashians claim to fame is who they have sex with. I call that a whore. That's a high price whore, but it's a whore nonetheless. Yeah. Right, right, and you know what's so heavy? Captain Mashak brought it out. They hoeing so much. Their father was the lawyer in the OJ case, and a lot of people don't even know that. But they know them by who rod they blow. They know them by who they having sex with. Is that who you wanted to give your sons to? I don't want to give my sons to no white women. I'm not gonna give my son to no white woman. You understand? I would tell my son to marry a black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian. Right. All three, and a Native American. Take all three. You understand? Right. Don't take all of them, you know what I'm saying? Right, our Caribbean brothers, man. Look at our Caribbean brothers and sisters, man. Our brothers in Haiti. Our brothers in the Panama. Sisters down there in Brazil. You got all these different flavors to choose from, and you're gonna go want to choose your daughter of your oppressor. I call that self-hate. I call that low self-esteem. You understand? They always say you gotta love self first. Well, damn, start loving your people first. Magnify that. Love your people first. Any more on that, brother? Go ahead.
Shall we then hearken unto you?
Shall we hearken unto these people who saying be multicultural? Let everybody be a part of your culture. I don't see these other nations doing that, man. You understand? You are outsider when you marry outside your race. You marrying a white woman, you will never be in America. A lot of you Negroes think marrying a white woman gonna give you a good credit score. A lot of you think you're gonna be able to get a car because you married a white woman. You'll be surprised. We heard it all. A lot of Negroes think he gonna move it up in life. Now I got a white woman, I'm moving on up. You understand? Right, the immigration process. Right, you married a white woman, you getting your green card. And listen, some of the white women is turning Negroes into boy toys around here in D.C. But when I'm here, Negroes being escorts to these white women, all type of stuff, man. Don't think we don't know about it. Better wake the hell up, man. You understand? You ain't supposed to be a piece of meat for these people to devour. You're supposed to love your people. Give your love to your people. Go ahead.
To do all this great evil.
And then guess what he called it? He called it a great evil to marry the people who are oppressing you. Do you know that at the Million Man March, they had black men walking with white women down there at the Million Man March? Now we supposed to be marching for justice, but you're having sex for oppression. Right. His son married, Farrakhan's son married a white woman. Right, what you think he learned in the house? You think he learned to separate? Thank you. You think he learned to separate? He ain't learning to separate, man. A lot of people like to quote Martin Luther King, but you know what they don't never quote about Martin Luther King? They never quote when Martin Luther King, when he told Harry Belafonte that I feel like I have integrated my people into a burning house. They never quote that Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King, before he died, he started seeing what was going on, but it was too late. You understand?